Fellow Wedding Crashers, we are back at it again with Mario Odyssey once again. I'm just going to immediately jump into the conversation we were having last time, because I ended the last episode talking about the Switch 2, and that it's supposedly, yet again, I must reiterate, assuming it's going to be out this week. I don't know. What am I doing? But I was talking about what I want to see on the Switch 2. So I talked about Zelda, I talked about Mario. I guess I'll move on to Kirby at this point to say what I hope to see from Kirby on the Switch 2. Now, obviously, of course, we're not going to see... I don't think we're going to see all of this year one. Obviously, we're not. We probably won't see Zelda until minimum late year 2. But Kirby, all I hope and pray is the next Kirby game is once again a 3D Kirby game. Forgotten Land is one of, if not arguably, the best Kirby game ever made. It's fantastic. I love it. That is what we need more of. That is absolutely what we need more of. I can't really give comments on what I want to see from it. Just something with more unique environments. I definitely think there needs to be, like, to a degree, some kind of, like, thing to make it stand out. Because Forgotten Land's whole shit is like, oh, it's the first Kirby, like, 3D Kirby game. And yet it had the whole, help me out here, post-apocalyptic, environment to it. But even still, I think the next one needs, like... Well, I say that, and then there was, like, no distinction in, like, gimmicks-wise between Triple Deluxe and, Return to Dreamland. I say ignoring the Ultra abilities and the Hypernova, but also, who actually gives a damn about either of those? What am I doing? I'm looking for the shop that's up here. Oh, no, wait, hold on. Give me fish. Actually, no, I don't care about those. I'm sorry, I'm very scatterbrained right now. I'm trying to figure out, slowly but surely, what we're doing here. Alright, well, there's that. I don't care about finding those. But yeah, that's my thoughts on Kirby. Okay, that didn't help at all. Pokemon. So... Pokemon is a hot topic right now in terms of, oh, well, what games are we getting? Or at least for Generation 10. Hold on. Let me stop for a second to figure out how I'm wording the sentence. Pokemon. Generation 10 is the next upcoming series. We had the massive Pokemon leak in 2024 where it was like, these are the next games, these are all the things releasing for them, ZA stuff, the Typhlosion incident, yada yada yada. So I did not look at them because I did not want to get spoiled. Okay, that's cool. I did not want to get spoiled for, like, any upcoming stuff. I saw, obviously, the Typhlosion and the Octillery and the Slacking or Slack Off or whatever absolute bullshit that was all about, but, I didn't... All I saw was that supposedly the next Pokemon games are going to be called Pokemon Gaia and Pokemon something else. I don't know if that's even true. That might have been the project name, but regardless of the fact, I don't know what I... Don't do the same damn thing you just did. I don't know what to expect from Pokemon. All I know is I want this. I want the open world back, obviously, no duh. But one of the number one things I want, one of the number one things I want from the open world is, one of my biggest issues with the open world in Scarlet and Violet was, you picked a direction to start with, and it was like, oh, the first thing you'll encounter is a gym, or a Team Star base, or, Urban Mystica. But other than that, it really changed nothing. You could completely skip anything. You could go in any direction you wanted. And I'm not asking for it to be like, pick a direction, stick to the story until it's over. That's not what I'm asking at all. What I really want to see is just when you pick a direction, obviously it started out easy. Obviously, no duh. But my issue comes when it's like, it's easy, you're going around, and then you hit a middle point. So if I'm correct, the toughest gym in the game is the Ice-type gym. The toughest Herba Mystica is the Tatsugiri, or whatever its name is. And the toughest Team Star base is Airy. I believe all of those pieces of information are correct. Why did I come in here? But my issue is, once you've done those and you continue to go on the circle, everything just gets easier and easier and easier, and it's like, I don't like this. Like, by the time you get to the, Flare base, Mela, or whatever her name is, the Fire-type Team Star base, brother, she has one Char Cadet. I don't actually remember any of the evolved forms names. Cerule Edge or whatever it's called. Not any of that stuff. Just a simple, like, Char Cadet. That's it. And it's like, that's fine if that's what you started with. But dog, my Skeledirge can one-shot that thing with its weakest attack. I'm losing my mind. So I just wanted to, like, scale to your level. Once you leave, like, an area, that's it. Like, you're locked into that direction of difficulty, and you've got to learn to play with it. Does that make sense? Does anything I just said make sense to anybody? But yeah, that's one of the #1 things I want. Other than that, don't really give a damn. Oh, also, I want an actual... Okay, listen. This is about to be a really, really hot take. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, some of the best Pokemon games we've ever had. The story actually does something that a lot of Pokemon games struggle to do, and that is tell a good story. What are we doing? Oh, that's a grip thing. A lot of Pokemon games will have good stories, but Scarlet and Violet is easily the best story Pokemon has given us. So that's good. But here's an issue. The game... Brother, I have seen paraplegics run better than that game. And it ain't just Scarlet and Violet. Legends Arceus? Bro, Legends Arceus looks rough. It is one of the best Pokemon games, but... What the hell happened there? But factually, it is rough. It just is. It looks rough, and that's about it, honestly, even still. Scarlet and Violet looks rough. It lags like crazy. If you play it on multiplayer, it just functionally does not work at times. I don't even know what to tell you, man. Love the game. It's just, it's got problems. I need... Pokemon is the best-selling everything. Merchandise, toys, video games, anime. It's ridiculous. There is absolutely no reason why they can't allot enough time to, you know, make the game functional. If Yakuza can pump out games every year on a fraction of the budget that Pokemon makes. Now, for the record, I'm not saying that Yakuza games don't have a higher budget than Pokemon games. All I know is that, like, if Sega and Ryuga Gotoku can pump out Yakuza games that look like they do every single year, why can't Pokemon pump out a game that looks and runs super good when there's, like, a 2 to 3 year gap on it? And yes, I know we get Pokemon games every year, but regardless of the fact, I don't know. Also, black and white remakes would be really nice as well. But also, don't Don't give us BDSP's art style. That's all I'm gonna say. Mostly because I don't want to hear people bitch about it the whole time. I am tired of the ungrateful Pokemon fans that at the same time are completely valid in complaining a lot about the way Game Freak and the Pokemon Company handle Pokemon. But yeah, that's basically it of what I want from Pokemon. Not much. Simple tasks. But what else is there? Metroid. I don't really have anything to say about Metroid. I don't play a ton of Metroid. I want to get into it. I've seen people say, "Oh, a Metroid Dread style remaster for it's gonna come to me. It's gonna come to me. Super Metroid. And first off, why are there Metroid fans bitching about this? Okay, there's another hot take. Super Metroid is one of the best atmospheric games I've ever played in my entire life. You try to control that game's wall jumping, you want to drill your eyeballs out. It is awful. It is a great game. The atmosphere is amazing. But there are parts of it that flat out, factually, suck. So a Metroid Dread style remaster that fixes the wall jumping, at least, you know, for the most part, I'd like that. That's all I'm going to say on the matter, but I'd like that. I gotta think that, hold on, let me think. I may not know how to do this. Yeah, I don't know how to do this, and I'm not gonna sit here for 20 minutes figuring it out. Oh yeah, I want Punch-Out. I've been saying this for forever, and I've been seeing a lot of people online say some things about Punch-Out, and I'm not gonna comment on the utter stupidness of what some people were saying about Punch-Out, but I want Punch-Out. Give me Punch-Out. Make me a happy boy. Give me Punch-Out. Okay, I don't want to bother spending another 20 minutes here looking for like 5 coins. Unless they're up here. But yeah, give me Punch-Out. Splatoon 4, we're getting Splatoon 4 on Switch 2. No question in my mind. What else are we getting on Switch 2? Okay. This is what I want to know from y'all. Do you guys think we're getting Xenoblade Chronicles 4? Because, correct me if I'm wrong, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 and how all of that went with the story, it's over, right? They finished it. Xenoblade's story is over. So, will we get Xenoblade 4, or are we done? Is that just it? Is that curtains? I don't know. I've actually never played a Xenoblade Chronicles game in my life, so I can't really speak on it. Okay, I finally found enough. What other Nintendo games would be worth having on Switch 2? I mean, obviously all of them. Pikmin 5 is coming. We're definitely getting Pikmin 5. I feel like most of these games that I talk about boil down to, yeah, it's coming, and then I don't have any other words to speak about it because I'm one of those guys that got into the series on Switch. It's like, yeah, I got into it on Pikmin 4. I got into it for Metroid Prime Remastered. I just don't have a lot of room to speak on it. Octopath Traveler 3, I don't know. Alright. We're gonna buy this. We're gonna leave. Here it is. I don't know. That's just things I want to see on the Switch too. What about new stuff? Okay, I'd actually love to know, what is a new IP, like a new game idea you'd love to see Nintendo do on the Switch too? If I had to think of a single thing I'd love to see Nintendo do on the Switch 2 that's new, and I can't think of them having done before. A first-person shooter. Which I know, yes, we have in fact seen that with Metroid Prime and whatnot, but I'm talking like an original IP first-person shooter. I don't care if it's military-based, I don't care anything about that sort of thing. I just want to see Nintendo do a first-person shooter. Preferably not military-themed, but we'll see. I'm not too picky on that front. I just want to see them do a genre that I have not seen them do before. Either that or like a full-blown rhythm game. Like a Hatsune Miku, Muse Dash, something like that. I don't know, buy Parappa the Rapper. We're going to the Wooded Kingdom. It's a kingdom full of wood. That's what they call the gay bar. If I start to make less and less sense as this episode goes on, it is because it is super late, and I decided to film one more episode for tonight. So I am getting low-key very loopy. Look at all our stuff. Who ever heard of a wedding with a stolen dress? Let's get after that tactless fiend. And then we're gonna skip all this nonsense. Alright, now let's read up on the Wooded Kingdom. According to this guy, there's a giant greenhouse there filled with flowers. It's famous for its beautiful soirée bouquet, something like that, something along those lines. I totally pronounced that correctly. Wooded Kingdom. I actually like this level a lot. Road to Sky Garden. We spinning? We spinning? Oh, we spinning. Oh, we spinning, baby, yeah. Spinning, yeah. Spinning, 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 spin. You spin me right round, baby, right round like a record, baby, right round, round, round. I thought that song was written by the Spin Doctors. I did not know it wasn't that. Greetings, traveler, and to your hat as well. Can you answer my riddles? What does the monster want with this kingdom? It's called soil! You are correct. Perhaps that wasn't much of a riddle. Anywho, proceed. Dude, I actually do not know if anybody's going to remember this. Have you seen the picture of it's a screenshot from Twitter and it's just some person asking a completely normal question, but underneath it is a reply, okay, from somebody named like Creepy Goblin, and all they say is solve my riddle. That shit fucking kills me every time I see it, and I think it's half because of the voice I read it in, but I don't know. That has always made me laugh so much. It's just such a normal question, and then just solve my riddle. I don't know, man. Yeah, I love it. I'm a simple man to please. Anyway, I'm an onion, by the way. This music is such a banger, actually. Can I make this? Kind of. Avoid the lean. Unlike David Prince, I can't put down the cup. Dude, I can't get into every freaking internet meme I think of that's so stupid. Okay. Hold on. Oh, there's nothing there. Oh, yeah. I guess that is one of the major things that's happening this week that will potentially be happening by the time this video comes out. TikTok's getting banned, potentially. I'm not gonna say here nor there on that matter. All I'm gonna say is, I want to see in a week or two's time, if coming back to this, it actually happens. And if it does happen, I'm very beyond fascinated to see the consequences of it. Oh, you. I feel like I glitched up through that, but I'll take what I can get. But that's all I wanted to say on that matter. I thought about going into my big, long spiel of opinions, but you know what? I don't care. You don't care. Hell, the shit may not even get banned, so... When the consequences of the actions, if it does happen, we can give our 2 cents on the matter. But until then, I will sit with my hands clasped like Shinji's dad in Evangelion. Anything else happen, like, the week, the day, that I'm thinking of? Maybe. I don't think so. I don't think anything else, like, massive. I mean, stuff that's happened, like, the rest of the year. Like, Wallace and Gromit, new movie came out that I still have not watched. And I really need to. Oh, poop. Anything else happened this week? I don't think so. Oh, yeah, like, anime stuff had started. Honestly, I am really, really behind on, like, watching movies and media for this year already. Because, you know, all the freaking anime pirate sites got taken down, so I can't watch my stuff. But I'm working on it. A cheap ass will always find his way into finding, you know, what he needs. I'll find a way. But in terms of, like, anime and stuff, there's like a bunch of stupid isekai. Like, what was it, the middle-aged guy that has the online shopping ability the guy that gets isekai'd to be a part of the Demon Lord's army, and he just like is really good at doing it. Or something. I don't know, man. That's like a moron. Yeah, about this crap. There's a big thing coming out this month that I forget. Too late, chumps. We already snagged the thing. I'm not gonna try to pronounce that again. Now, why don't you scram? So, I fuck around and find out. So yeah, you can. This is the normal way you're supposed to do it. You hit him. Okay, you don't do that. You hit him again. I have always sucked at this boss fight. Specifically this boss fight. And then you wait for it to finish, or... God, please. Hello? Help me. Help me. Help me. Help me. Help me. Help me. Yeah, just completely ignore it. And do that. Okay, fuck me. Dude, okay, out of all of the Brutals, I have sucked the absolute most at fighting Spewart. Wrong button. But yeah, actually thinking about anime right now, I really can't remember much of what's coming out this season. Which is unfortunate, because last season we got Dan to Dan, and I still need to watch that. 2025 is going to be the year I change my procrastination ways and actually start watching a lot of, like, the stuff that's popular. You know, or try to. Gonna listen to more music, gonna watch more anime, gonna watch more movies. Gonna play more games. The games thing, though, is kind of just down to my, like, money. Also, we win. Hey, we got Donkey Kong coming out, though, so... Get hyped. We got the moons. I guess we can talk about Donkey Kong for a little bit coming out, because, I'm excited for it. I'll say, I own the original Donkey Kong Country Returns on Wii. I've had it since, like, it came out. And... I don't know. Just, I'm super excited for it. Hey, I never played the 3D version. I never played 3D. So, getting to play the 3DS levels for the first time will be super cool. And, I don't know, button controls, HD layouts. You can tell I'm struggling very hard to, like, form sentences in my head because it's so late. But it's going to be cool. It's going to be very cool. It's going to be weird if they overshadow it with the Switch 2 release, but... I don't know. Can I stop, please? I just wanted the tank. I'll say the Donkey Kong talks for next episode when I have a more intact brain. Okay. Shit. Okay, I can't get that. I mean, I can get it, I'm just not gonna waste my time doing it. Alright. Top. Get the flag, and then... There's a power moon somewhere around here. I'm about to say, there's a power moon somewhere around here. Grab that. Everybody spin. Oh. Oh, he died. Alright. This is the last... I think this is the last thing we'll do for this episode. Is, Goomba Tower. Okay, maybe Goomba Tower. I don't freaking know. Then... Okay, are we tall enough? Tell me we're tall enough. Now we're definitely tall enough. Alright. Please don't die. Alright. And with that, that is going to do it for this episode. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I gotta find a place to not die. I do apologize for making absolutely zero sense in the latter half of this. I am so tired, but hey, you know what? Rest up. I'll be bright as a bulb. I'll be awake and alert in the next episode. It's my own stupid fault. But yes, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoy. Hope you all have a good night, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.